Yes, people, what is happening? Welcome back to AIM Sports for a very, very quick live, for a very sudden live, I should say. I mean, because Benjamin Sesko to Manchester United is officially a done deal. I just literally seen Fabrizio Romano today. I just come off the back of a stream with Rasta today, talking about Sesko in the afternoon. Listen, today that news is now official. Benjamin Sesko is now going to Manchester United. That is a done deal. Um, Also, then I just finished my dinner and literally I checked Instagram. I saw Fabrizio from Romano 15 minutes ago. Here we go. So listen, we're here. Let's talk, man. King, welcome back, bro. How have you been, man? How have you been, bro? It's been a couple weeks. Obviously, I tried to bring you some of your United shows, but obviously you weren't free in that. But that's cool. Hopefully you can definitely come on some other shows. But bro, I can't lie, bro. Let's talk, man. This is something that we can definitely talk. And make sure you guys on your way in, slap the like button. Make sure you guys subscribe. Let's get a 385 subs. Come on, guys. And yeah, let's go, bro. Take it away.
Yeah, big up the chat, big up the people. Obviously, people keep on subscribing to it. Kevin is who puts in the work. Obviously, obviously I go on other shows as well, and that, and obviously, obviously, because I spend some time with family as well, so it can be difficult sometimes to do shows every day and stuff. So, but obviously, obviously I always show my guy love, Kevin, when I come on. So yeah,
Oh,
obviously, always, man. So yeah, man. I always try and make the time. So yeah,
yeah, you're
obviously,
always welcome, bro. You're always welcome anytime, man.
yeah. So obviously, smash the likes, people. Subscribe to his channel. Keep on subscribing. We want the YouTube community to do well. So yeah, just keep on smashing those likes and subscriber. And yeah, obviously after this news, yeah, we got quite a bit to talk about with this news. Yeah, so
We do. And yeah, I mean, Benjamin Sesko is officially on his way to Man United. I mean, quite sudden today. Didn't expect it to. Actually, I kind of expected it to be today. The here we go announcement. But listen, at the end of the day, that's the most important thing. We get our target. We get our man. And this is our second signing of the season. Because you know why? Cunha counted towards last season, bro. Don't forget that. Cunha was counted towards last season. So listen, come on, man. Let's get this. So obviously Sesko is here. What are your thoughts on the signing, and obviously how are you feeling about Sesko? Because I've given my thoughts. I'll give my thoughts again in a bit, but I want to know your from your side. How are you feeling about it?
um yeah, obviously I just said to you backstage that obviously because I was watching Rances and Monster show, and I found out the news after when the show was when Rance was about to end his show with Monts. That's when the bomber dropped. And I think at first it said it was 76 million plus 8 in add-ons, but then now I'm hearing that it's 66 guaranteed, and then it is like 7 in it's 7 or something in add-ons, so it's like 65 guaranteed. So basically it's like 74 mil basically. So um on Sesko, I gotta be honest. Obviously, Hoyland could leave United, and we all want Hoyland to leave. Obviously, but obviously, obviously, I've watched a few games of Sesko. I don't watch him every week. I've seen probably 4 or 5 games of him, and obviously, he's better than Hoyland. He's better than Hoyland. So he's better than Hoyland. So he's not trash. Um, from the for me, I'm not the biggest fan. I'm not the biggest fan of him, but I think I think I think 70 mil as 76 mil or 74 mil, whatever it is, as a whole package. I think that is too much for a striker what hasn't proven a lot I don't think he's proven enough in football for that price tag. Um, I think Sesko is. I think he's. I don't think he's as trash. Like I said, I don't think he's trash, but I don't think he's good. I think he's just average. I think he's okay. I think he's. I think he's okay, but I don't
It's hard
think he's.
to prove himself yet. Really,
Hmm?
it's really hard to judge someone when they're not prove themselves yet. You know what I mean? It's hard to judge
Yeah,
someone.
yeah. I've watched him a few times. I've watched him. I've watched a few of his games. He's okay. Like he's not great, but he's not. But he's not dreadful. He's just okay. But like I've watched a few of his games, and Sesko is like one of those strikers. He's one of those strikers that can be frustrating because he's that type of striker what will score the harder chances. When I mean harder chances, he will score like every 10 games, every like 10 to 15 games, he might score a 30-yard shot or a 25-yard shot. He might score a banger every, every 10 of or 15 games. But when it comes to the simple chances, when it comes to the simple 5-yard, 10-yard, and 1v1 chances, he is very wasteful. He in terms of easy chances, he's wasteful. He will score the goals you will see him score. You won't expect it. The goals that you don't expect him to score, he will score. The goals that you expect him to score, he won't. You understand what I'm trying to say? You get the memo what I'm trying to say, bro. So, and obviously he's 6'5". Like his link up play is okay. I won't say his link up play is brilliant, but I won't say his link up play is bad. His link up play is okay. And 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 for me, obviously he does have Cunha and Mbumo behind him, but obviously we have still spent a lot of money on this guy. Like he has scored obviously he scored 13 goals in the Bundesliga. Like
Yeah,
that's been his max in the Bundesliga. So he hasn't really ripped up any trees in the Bundesliga. Like I said, he's better than Højlund. I don't think he's a bad striker, but I think he's an average striker. I think average means okay. That's what I mean by average. But I think for me, I think there was a couple of better options than Sesko. I got to be honest. I think there was a couple of better options. I think Mateta would have been a better option. I think Mateta would have been a better option than Sesko. And I think there was the Atletico Madrid striker, Alexander Sorloth. I think he would have been a decent option because Alexander Sorloth I think he scored 20 goals for Atletico Madrid last season, and he scored 23 for Villarreal the season after that, and he's 29. And obviously, I think a lot of United fans are happy with the signing because of the resale value. Because people are talking about because Sesko is 22. That United fans are talking about the resale value. But the thing is, I don't really care about the resale value. Like the thing is, the only way that we are going to get the same amount of money if we was to sell him in 2 or 3 seasons time. If we was to do that, if we was to sell him in 2 or 3 seasons, if we was to sell him 2 or 3 seasons time, the only
we're not.
way that we
We're not gonna get.
the
Sorry.
only the only way that we would get our money back if we sold them 2 or 3 seasons times, because people are talking about resale value. If we did, like
Yeah,
Sesko would have to have like back-to-back seasons where he scores like 20 goals and gets like 3 assists, or if he gets 15 goals and like 8 or 7 assists back to back. You understand where I'm trying to? You understand what I'm trying to say with
Yeah.
this? So like,
Mm.
so like for me, it's a little bit. For me, it's a little bit. It's a little bit underwhelming. He is better than Hoyland, but again, I don't think we should be using. I don't think we should be using. You know what I mean? I don't think we should be using Hoyland as a benchmark Manchester because Manchester United could even get a striker. I'm not saying that we would never will, and I'm not recommending that we do. But I'm saying that if we wanted a desperate striker that is better than Rasmus Højlund, Man United would have got someone from the Conference League or League One or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like,
Yeah.
so like, obviously, I'm not telling United to get a League One or to get a Conference League striker. But if they was that desperate that they wanted to upgrade on the Højlund, they would have just got a Conference League strike. You know what I mean? They would have just got someone from the Conference League or League One or whatever. But but yeah, I think if Sesko was if if Sesko was like 40-45 mil, like, even though I don't rate him highly, if he was 40-45 mil, like,
Mm.
I wouldn't be that mad at it if it was 40-45, because I don't think that's super mad. But I think 74 to like 76, I think that is too much for a player like that. For like that, like, the biggest question for me is that, because I know that he's not going to probably score 20 goals in the league, because like I said, he wastes a lot of chances. I've seen this guy, he needs about 4 chances to score.
Yeah.
He's very wasteful when it comes
Hopefully,
to the easy chances.
hopefully he's not though. Like
Yeah,
I
yes, when it comes to 1v1 and 5 yard chances, he's very wasteful. But but when it comes to the goals that you don't expect him to score, he will score them. It's weird. It's it's weird, but that's the type of striker he is.
yeah.
My I just hope that Sesko can facilitate for Cunha and Imbumo. That's what I hope. I want the guy. I want the guy to at least get 14 goals in, like, if Sesko was to get at least 14 goals in like 6 or 7 assists or 8 assists, and like Imbumo and Cunha was to get, I don't know, like 15 or something like that, I would not be mad. I would be not mad at that. But
Mm.
but regardless, like, regardless of that, on who regardless on Cunha and Mbumo, who are there to help him, he's still going to have a lot of pressure on his shoulders. And especially if we do get rid of Rasmus Højlund, if we do, that's a big if we do get rid of Rasmus Højlund, they might. I hope they don't do this, United, but I hope they don't give him the number 9. If we sell Rasmus Højlund, if we get rid of Rasmus Højlund, the number 9 should be retired, in my opinion. It should be, you know what I mean? It
Yeah.
should be.
I hear it. I mean, to be fair with you, maybe Sesko could get it if we sell Hoyland, but I honestly I don't know for sure. We don't know for sure.
I don't want him to get it, because that's even adding even more pressure, and I don't want that to add even more pressure on Sesko. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that pressure. Like, like I said, of a strike, my preference of a striker. I do like someone that facilitates. I do like someone who facilitates, but I also want a striker that can come in right now, and you know what I mean, and like like, you know what I mean, and do the business. I'm not a really big fan of the potential thing. That's just me though, and that's just me in general. But like but like se- but like yeah but like, I don't think Sesko. I'm not saying that Sesko is trash, because he's not. He I just don't think I think the way that people rate him, I don't think he's that high. I don't think he's that high as as people think. I think he's an average striker. He's an okay striker, but I don't think he's bad, but I don't think he's good. I think he's just okay. And I think 74 to like 76 mil or 66 mil, whatever it is. I think overall as a package it's 74, but it's 66 guaranteed.
Yeah.
74 mil, I think 74 mil is is too much for Sesko. When I think, in my opinion, when you can go and get someone like Meteta, who's probably worth 60, who's
Ollie
probably worth 60 mil.
What
Hmm?
about Ollie Watkins? What do you think of Ollie
Or
Watkins?
yeah, or Ollie Watkins. Even though I don't, even though Ollie Watkins isn't the type of player that I usually rate, I think he's better than Sesko. So
Oh
I
yeah,
think he's better. I think Ollie Watkins is better than Sesko. So, and Ollie Watkins has showed that he can put up numbers in the Premier League. So, I would have preferred Watkins or Meteta, or even so, or like I said, Alexander Sorloth, because Alexander Sorloth, who scored 20 goals at Atletico and scored 23 goals for Villarreal, he was actually in the Premier League. He played for Crystal Palace in the Premier League. If
yeah,
people didn't know, but but obviously he didn't play a lot of games at Crystal Palace, and then he ended up going to Villarreal. I think he was most of the time he was on the bench at Palace. But when he went to Villarreal and started to score goals there, and then he started to score goals at Atletico. So I would have taken him. I would have taken him, Watkins or Meteta over
right.
Sesko. But like but but at the end of the day, it is what it is. Like I've said to United fans, because United fans have told me that, oh, you just have to back it. No, like, no, I'm not going to back something straight away. Sesko has to show me why he deserves to be at this football club. And Sesko isn't the only player. Sesko is not the only player. Every player that comes through the door has to show people like me who support the club why they deserve to be, why they did deserve to be here. You understand? You understand? Because I don't. Because if Sesko has bad games, I don't want to. I don't want to be hearing these excuses about, oh, he's young, he's this, he's that. I don't want to be he. I don't want to be he. Hear those excuses. At the end of the day, you've been bought in for big money. At the end of the day, and if you don't perform, you will get criticized.
Yeah.
And that and that same with every player at the foot, and that same with every player, and that same with every manager as well. Let me clarify: every manager that comes to the football club as well. You understand? Everyone has to show me, a manager and a player, when they come into this football club, they have to show me why they deserve to be here. They have to show me on a
That,
weekly,
that you just
weekly basis,
agree,
bro. You get it? So, like,
or at least
I hope that Sesko proves me wrong. I hope Sesko proves,
oh,
I,
oh,
I hope Sesko proves me wrong. But he has to show. It. He has
he
to
was
show it.
he wasn't my first choice either, bro. I can't
Yeah,
lie. He was
yeah,
either, but we have him now. So honestly, I'll give him his. Let's hope he hits the ground running straight away. But sorry, finish
yes,
it. I'm gonna get to the
yes.
comments.
Like, yeah. That's what I was gonna just end it on. Like, because a lot of United fans will say, oh, you just want Sesko to do bad, so then you can say that, oh, I told you so. No, I told you. No, 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 no. I
Brother,
want Sesko. I want Sesko to prove me wrong, people. I just
mm,
don't think he's. I don't think he's a guy right now. I just don't think he's a guy right now. He maybe can become that guy, but I don't personally see it. But Sesko has to show me this week in and week out by his overall performances. He has to show me that by his overall performances. And it's the same thing with the manager and with all the players that come to this football club. They have to show me
100%.
overall performances. It's not just Sesko. So
Percent.
so yeah, I hope he proves me wrong, and I hope he lives up to that price tag. I hope I hope he does, because that's go. We like I said, even though with Cunha and Mbumo, it's still going to be huge pressure on this guy. There's going to be
Yeah,
huge pressure on this guy. So because he's supposed to be, a lot of people say that he's one of the best strikers now. A lot of people say that. I might not think that. Kevin might not think that, but a lot of people think he is. A lot of people think he is one of the best strikers out there. So if you're one of the best strikers out there, I expect very good and elite performances. That's what I expect.
agreed.
So so yeah, that's what I would just say on that. But yeah,
Big up to African King every single time, bro. Make sure you guys go sub to his channel, AFA Academy. Make sure you guys go sub over there. Big up Benjamin Sesko to Theater of a Nightmare is better than Auspice. Of course. Of course.
yeah, of course, yeah. Like I said, yeah, he's better than us. Yeah,
Big up to the Tifosi, bro. And big up to you, bro. Big up to you. Big up to my guy as well. Haaland is wasteful. Every striker on the day is wasteful. At the end of the day, it's about putting the ball in the back of the net. That's your main job as a striker. Is your main job is to put the ball in the back of the net. That's it. Ekitike is the opposite. He scores the easy goals while he misses the hard ones.
yeah,
Could be.
yeah.
Bless up Rasta Stops. Make sure you guys go sub to Rasta Stops as well. If you haven't done
Big
so
up,
already.
big up, Rasta. Yeah,
It's close to 950 subs. He says big up to you, bro. Big up. He says
big
for
up,
real.
Rasta. Yeah, big up, Rasta. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Ekitike was at Leipzig too. He was. Anyone better than Osmos at this point? Yeah, bro. Of course. But obviously, with Sesko and Arthur the door, obviously my opinion on this is like, do you know what it is with Sesko? He wasn't my first choice, but at the end of the day, we finally got a strike over the line. United
Yeah.
finally signed. So that's done. 2 attacking midfielders. We got Cunha from last season and Buemo this season. So 3 signings, three attacking signings. Plus, if we can go and sign a midfielder now, oh my days.
Yeah,
My days.
especially you saw the Belleba thing as well. Yeah, you
Yeah, I
saw the
did.
Belleba thing as well.
I was like, no, don't gas me right now, man. I was like,
Yeah,
please.
yeah.
Sorlos. Sorry, my bad. I meant Sorlos. Sorry. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Like, bro, like, don't gas me. You know what I mean? Like, bro, if we get Baleba over the line, man, oh my days, man. Seriously,
Yeah.
United. All we
Yeah.
need is and in my opinion, we should be challenging for something next season. Definitely something next season.
Yeah.
But what do you think? What's your next sort of goal? Like, what's your next? Obviously after Sesko, right? Now you can get your point of Sesko. For me, hope he bags a lot of goals, man. Hope he bags a lot of goals. We need a lot of goals from Sesko next season as well. Obviously Cunha and Mbuemo can obviously provide for him, and
Yeah.
Ahmad as well. So we have the goals there. It's about midfield balance and aggression now. I think we need someone who can control midfield and be aggressive, because like the Everton game we saw last week, Everton ran through us. So we need someone
Yeah.
that can cover that midfield, cover the space in behind, cover the number 6 area. And let's see. I would go for Baleba. If Baleba is the one, let's get him done.
We have to. We
have to.
after the news coming out, of us speaking to his camp, there's no excuse. After speaking to his camp, we have to get this deal over the line, because if we don't get this deal over the line, we won't get him next season. A rival club will end up picking up Belieber next season.
Because you know why? There's going to be clubs like City, Arsenal, maybe clubs from abroad. So it's going to be harder to sign him next year. Whilst we've already spoken to him this year, you know what I mean? Because we missed out on Cato in the past. We missed out on Jude Bellingham. We missed out on Declan Rice.
Yes.
So many players, bro. I could go on and on and on. Even Julian Alvarez we missed out on. So this is what I'm trying to say. We better get it done. Pretty much. 25 goals in all competitions minimum. Exactly. That's what we need from a striker. You need 25 goals in all comps. You need 25 goals from your striker max. Or minimum, sorry, excuse me. Next season will be cheap. But that's the thing, bro. If he's cheaper, then clubs will win him more. If we go in for him now, nobody else will go in for him. It's pretty. Is
that the Isak thing with Liverpool? Because Liverpool know if they don't get Isak this season, then there'll be more clubs in for Isak next season. That's the same thing with Man United and Beleba. If we don't get Beleba or Beleba next season, but this season, next season we won't get him. Next season we will be facing a lot more competition. So we have to get him this season. We have to get him in this window. We have to. It's a must.
But Barca might extend his +1 in this offer. Possibly. We paid less than Newcastle, and he came to us for less wages. Tell him, Kai. Make sure you guys go sub to Kai Talks United.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. We all knew that he would go into United. Like I knew Sesko were going to United. Like when Newcastle went in straight just for when they did not even agree personal terms, because Newcastle did not even agree personal terms with Sesko. They just went in and bidded. When they didn't agree personal terms first, that's when I knew that he's coming to United. That's when I knew.
Yes, boss of blue, bro. Happy for you, man.
Big up.
Big up to you, bro. Got your license, bro. Well done, man. Well done.
Big up.
Done. And take care of it as well. Don't lose it, yeah? Take care of your license. For Isak, it's different because he handed in a transfer request. Oh, okay. That's why, possibly. But obviously now with Sesko now done, Baleba, if we get Baleba, right, what's your other priority? For me, it's goalkeeper.
Yes. It has to be goalkeeper. Because like you said, obviously, like you said about the midfield, because obviously I've been watching the preseason games as well, and like obviously even though the first half we played well against West Ham, in the second half, in the midfield did not look good in the second half against West Ham. We were getting overrun large parts of the second half against West Ham. Same with Everton as well. Everton, we had like a little 20-30 minute spell against Everton, but after that our midfield were just getting run through. Like we're just getting run through, and obviously I'm not comfortable with Onana, but I'm also not comfortable with Bayern there as well, because the man, bro, the man, it's not just his saving shots. It's not just that he parries a lot. It's not just that. It's his ball playing ability as well. He can't play. He can't play, bro. Like his kicks go wayward, bro. I can't have Bayern on there. The goalkeeper must be a must. Obviously, we've been linked with this Belgian goalkeeper called Lemons. Yeah, we've been linked with him, and obviously United have been linked with Donnarumma, right?
Yeah.
If United somehow, I don't want to say it, but if United somehow pull off Beleba and Donnarumma,
yeah, nah.
nah.
We have to, bro. I'm sorry. We can be delusional. I'll be like, but we have to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go like this and tell me you can't go and push on, because you've already signed Cunha Cunha counts towards last season. I have to remind you.
Last season, yeah.
It counts towards last season, so we've only signed one player. So we've only signed two players this season so far.
Yeah, 2 players. Yeah.
And we've obviously some few academy players that counts towards
Because like obviously we was hearing. Because we was hearing 125 transfer, that how much we can spend on transfer, 125 mil. We was hearing that Inyos are broke. We was hearing that Inyos are broke. Inyos are broke. And then literally, bro, now things are coming out about saying like what you said. Cunha was on last season's book, so that does not even count for this season. We've only got Mbumo on this season's books. So you get me. So like, and obviously when I saw the news about Beleba, I was like, no. I was like, Fab tweeted this. I was like, Fabrizio, no.
Did too, and bro, people are forgetting, right? But this guy called what's his name again? Indy Kyler.
Yeah.
Everyone know, bro. He was like the journalist to read back then. Before Fabrizio, before David Ornstein, my uncle, right, was always reading this guy's like tweets and everything. He was always the one. IndyCar. He was that journalist for them. But now it's obviously Fabrizio and David Ornstein. But obviously they get their sources from obviously Indy Kyler as well. I know Indy Kyler might not be the like elitist journalist, but he definitely has some sources. But Indy Kyler broke it, David Ornstein, and then Fabrizio broke it that United were in for Baleba.
Yeah.
Like, no, surely not, right? This is like, bro.
Sure. Bro, surely not. I'm like, where are we getting this money from? I'm like, where? It's like, where are we getting all this money from now? We haven't even sold Garnacho or we haven't got rid of Rasmus. We've only got rid of Rashford on loan. That's it. Like, where's all the money coming from? But yeah, like,
as well, they're covering Rashford's like full wages as well, isn't it?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. They're covering his full wages. So, but that same guy, that Indy Kyler, he also said, I think it was a few minutes or an hour. He said that he said that Brighton apparently won 90 mil plus 10 in add-ons for Belabor, and Manchester United right now, value him right now at 70. But he also said that Belabor is good. Belabor will be trying to make sure Brighton get the price down. To get the price tag down. Belabor's going to tell Brighton basically that to lower the asking price. That's what that Indy Kyler guy said basically. So Brighton want 90 plus 10 in add-ons, and United value him at 70. But they said that Belabor will tell Brighton to lower. He's going to add Brighton to lower down the asking price. Right. So Belabor, I don't know. So Belabor maybe could, you know what I mean? Maybe Belabor could even hand in a transfer request. We don't know. You get me? Anything can happen in this window, bro. So,
bro, all before the season starts as well. All within a week before the season starts. If we can get in, if let's say we make a bid for Belabor like tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, I pray he plays that Arsenal game. We need him to play that Arsenal game.
Desperately.
Plays. I want Sesko to play that. He's not going to play this weekend, so that's just what it is. He's not going to get enough time. He's not going to do his medical in time before Saturday's game, so he's not going to have any. So his first game might just be Arsenal. It's Arsenal, honestly, from what I think. And then obviously you have if you get Baleba in by then, that should be 2 signings.
We need that, bro. We need that Belabor in by the Arsenal, bro. Man, I'm not understanding. We need that Belabor in desperately before the Arsenal game. Definitely.
If any of you watch that Everton game, bro, trust me. If any of you man watch that Everton game, you will know that the midfield was absolutely carved through.
Yeah,
it was like it wasn't even there. So we need
a bro, if people watch not just the Everton game, if people watch the second half against West Ham and then the game against Leeds, bro, bro, like you know, bro, you just get run through midfield, fam. Like, we just need that.
Even Leeds, bro, even Leeds in the first half.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly, bro. That's just what it is, bro.
That's what it is.
I said it wasn't training still he went for 616 million. I mean, Chelsea had that money. Chelsea had the money at the time to pay for it. I hope we do as well. Brighton tax is real. Exactly.
Bro. I'm not hearing this broke nonsense, bro. We definitely got the money, bro. We definitely got the money to get Belabor, bro. I ain't hearing this nonsense now, bro. Like, there's no way you speak to his camp and that, and then you know what I mean.
How are we linked to all these players all of a sudden? Then we don't have money. You know what I mean? Like, where are the links coming from? You know what I mean? Like, people saying, "Oh, we don't have enough money to buy this and that." So why are we linked to them then? Exactly.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Yeah.
So, yeah, that's just what I mean. We are Manchester United. We still have that pool. No Champions League, no European Cup, no problem. I would have still loved to have won the Europa League. I don't know. I always go on and on and on about it.
Yeah.
But listen, that right there. If we have the pool, we go and sign. Go and sign him. Even signing that, every signing that happens before July is registered for the previous season. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's it. And big up to J Red, big up to you, bro. Big up to you, bro. Big up to you, bro. I think Sesko will start as a sub against Arsenal. He not had much of a preseason. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. I mean, that's the problem. The preseason games is now the final preseason game is literally around the corner. Literally tonight,
Yeah.
this weekend is the last game. Fiorentina at home. David De Gea returns to Old Trafford. So
Oh
listen,
my, I forgot. You know, I forgot he played. Yeah, I forgot David De Gea. Yeah, I
mm-hmm,
forgot David De Gea.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah,
So that's what I mean, bro. So so this weekend is not gonna be enough. If United, let's say, if United play like a friendly behind closed doors, like a little friendly behind closed doors, just to get some of the new signings in,
yeah,
maybe
yeah.
that. But yeah, even with Baleba, it's not enough. Most of the teams overload the midfield. I agree. I actually agree with this one. I think we still need more midfielders, even with Baleba coming in.
But I said that United needed two midfielders, but the problem is United are not. But the problem is United aren't going to bring in two midfielders because they did not sell Bruno Fernandes. If we would have sold Bruno Fernandes when we should have, we would have brought in two midfielders. But Amorim wanted to keep him because unfortunately, Amorim sees Bruno as this he sees Bruno as this progressive midfielder. Amorim sees Bruno as that. He sees Bruno as that progressive midfielder that can progress the ball. But Bruno's not that guy. He's not that guy. And
I hear it.
obviously and obviously you saw it in the Everton game, for example, when he tried to nutmeg in Jai on the halfway line. He tried to nutmeg in Jai on the halfway line.
And
In
then I was fighting him as well. He was
Yes,
fighting.
we
Which
fighting him as well. So, like,
which is
unfortunately, bro, like we do need two midfielders because I've been saying it not just on this channel. I've been saying it on Flawless's channel, Northside channel. I've been saying it on multiple channels that I've been on. United needed two midfielders, but United aren't going to bring in two midfielders because we didn't sell
no.
Bruno. That's
I
it.
don't. But what do you think of, like, if for example we do get Baleba, right?
Yeah.
Where is his best position? What do you see as a 6 or an 8? What do you think? Because I don't see him as a 10. Obviously, that's for the front three that we just
Like
signed. But yeah,
I don't know because I don't know because it's hard because like he's very comfortable of playing in the first phase. I've seen him play in the first phase. He's very comfortable of receiving the ball in the first phase of play. And
mm,
he carries the ball and he carries the ball and he carries the ball like extremely well. He carries the ball up the field extremely well. And he also covers a lot of ground
yeah.
when
That's the most
he also covers a lot of ground as well.
that's the most important part, bro. Covering the ground. That's
And
literally.
like he can ping a pass. He can switch the ball left to right. He can do that, but that's not his specialty. That's not his specialty. He can do that, but that's not his specialty. His specialty is covering ground and carrying the ball. That's his two specialties. That's what makes him stand out. And I think again he's another one who I think personally again he can play both because he can play as a 6 and an 8. He's versatile. And like I've given Ineos a lot of criticism, but like with the signings that we have made even last season, I'm not mad at the recruitment that we did last season. And obviously this season, obviously Sesko is the only question mark for me, but in Bilmo and Cunha and Belay, but that would be very, 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 very good. You get me? So
Yeah,
I so yeah. So the recruitment of last season was good, apart from Ugarte, and obviously this season apart from Sesko. But in Bilmore and Cunha's been good. But one thing that Ineos have done that that I have noticed in the two transfer windows is that they've gone with players that are versatile, what can play in multiple systems. Like for example, Cunha can play as a 9. He can play as a left winger. He can play as a 10. Mbumo can play as a 10, 9, and right winger. Belaba can play as a 8 or a 6. Obviously, Yenny Euro can play centre back and right back. So yeah, and Mazzarari can play obviously right back, obviously left back, and that centre back. So like,
yeah. Sorry, finish your point.
So yeah, like even though I've given Ineos a lot of criticism, the only real criticism that I haven't really gave them is in terms of the profiles, in terms of the recruitment, because I think the recruitment has been good. So, but obviously I've criticized them for other things as well. But yeah, like I think the recruitment's been good from there. But like I don't think it matters where really Belabor. I think Belabor's that good, bro. I don't think it really matters where he plays as a 6 and a 8. I think he can do both roles like perfectly. Like I just think he's almost a complete midfielder. Obviously, like the guy said in the chat that we needed 2 midfielders, because I would have liked someone that could dictate the play alongside him. If we had, you know what I mean, if we had a player that could dictate the play alongside him, you know what I'm saying. But like obviously, I think Belabor's a very good midfielder. He's a very good all-round midfielder. So I don't think it matters really where he plays. I think in both roles, yeah.
I hear it, bro. As I was gonna say, like we need, in my opinion, there's one position that I kind of raised a concern about, and it's that right wing back position, because
yes, that's a good point, actually.
If Dallo gets injured in December, don't forget Mazraoui, Ahmad, and Mbeumo are all going to the AFCON. So we need cover. We need cover. It's either you promote someone from the youth academy, try to Dogu, or I have a suggestion, and it might sound really weird, but keep Anthony, because he could play there. But at the same time, it's just the only issue is Anthony doesn't want to be here, and also.
And Amarim does not want Anthony. Amarim does not want Anthony. Like that's the reason why he loaned him out. He doesn't want. Yeah.
He's being professional about it though. At the same, he's even trying to cut his wages to leave. He's trying to even cut whatever it is to leave. So he's trying to be professional about it. But sorry, continue, bro. I didn't mean to talk to you.
Yeah. Like I was thinking, you know what? I was thinking about this a few days ago. Like I'm thinking about this a few days ago, and I was like, yeah, we might actually need a wing back, because I think Kadeki brought it up on the Yarman show with Flawless, and he brought it up that we need a right wing back because especially in the Everton game, like Dallo playing left wing back and right wing back is absolutely horrendous, bro. It's horrendous.
Yeah.
You get me? And like obviously a lot of our creativity, yes, Cunha and Mbumo do create, but a lot of our creativity in the first phase of play, the build up, the first phase of the play, are the wing backs, or Ahmad and Dogu. Those are the main 2 that create in the first phase. So if Ahmad was to get injured or go to AFCON, we would have to play probably Dallo. He would probably, if Amarim's still in charge, that's still a big if. If Amarim's still in charge by AFCON, he would play Dallo as a wing back. Or if Ahmad gets injured and Amarim still is here, he would play Dallo as a wing back. Obviously, like I said, I watched pre-season because I wanted to see players like Mantato, you know what I mean, young players like Mantato, who is a wing back, and Diego Leon. I wanted to see how them players.
Mantato?
I wanted to see how them players got on in pre-season. But
are you talking Mantato?
Yes, Mantato. Yeah, yes. But the problem is that Amarim's not going to play Mantato because he hasn't really tried Mantato in that wing back.
Yeah, I agree. He didn't play much in the last game. He didn't even play actually in the last. He played. I think he played
So
a couple. That's really
he
about it.
played a couple. I think he played that one game in mid. Yeah, it was against Leeds. I think he played against Leeds in like midfield or something. I think he played in midfield against Leeds. But
Yeah.
like he's not really a midfielder. He's a wing back. But I just don't see Amarim. If Amarim still is in charge, Amarim won't give him a chance.
Mm.
That's my point. So like ideally as well, yeah. I think we do need a right wing back as well because if Ahmad, because remember Ahmad has just recovered. It recovered from the injury. It hasn't been that long since Ahmad has recovered, and it was a big injury. And
Mm.
and that's my little bit of concern of the past couple of days because I'm looking at it, and if because like I said in the first phase of play and build up, our creativity comes from the wing backs.
Right.
Comes from the wing backs going forward. So if Ahmad was to get injured, then it would be a bit of a concern. And because obviously, if Amarim's still in charge, he will still play Diego Dallo. Because yeah,
Agreed. Yeah. He would. I
so
don't think it's the system better. I don't think it's the right profile as well. But big up to Noah. Big up to you, bro. Hope
big
you're
up.
well, man. You guys go sub to his channel. I'm not sure if you have a channel, bro. I don't remember your channel, but if you do have a channel, plug it in the chat. I will tell him to subscribe. Big up to you, though, bro. And yeah, we'll still need to sign a Baleba from Brighton and a Dorm from PSG. That's it. That's it, bro. That's literally that could change everything, bro. Those two signings changes everything. Then
Yeah,
who would you get a right wing back player? I don't know. That's a good question.
right, like a right wing back. Like I think I heard that. I think it was like a month ago or a few weeks ago. Man City was discussing about Dumfries, but I don't know how. But Dumfries, I think Dumfries were going for like 20 mil.
We should be
Dumfries,
good,
I think Dumfries were going for about 20 mil. I think
bro.
City. I
Man,
think
we should.
yeah. I think City was. I remember City was in talks with like Inter or something. It might have been a few weeks or a month ago about them getting Dumfries. There was
Yeah,
rumors about Man City getting Dumfries for like 20 mil or
mm,
21 mil, whatever it was. It was cheap anyway. It weren't expensive. It was cheap. Like, and ideally in that wing back position, it doesn't need to be. It doesn't need to be an actual wing back. It just needs to be like a winger, an attacking winger. Really, like it just needs to be an attacker what plays in that role. Obviously, like the only other option I can maybe think is that obviously he's played on the right, he's played as a 10, but like obviously Tyler Diblin's another option that United could go for, but he's gonna cost around 40, 45. So but Dumfries,
sorry, continue. Sorry, continue.
yeah, so say what you were saying, but
No,
I
no,
didn't hear what.
no, I think Southampton were asking for 100 million for Tyler Dibling. It's like it's the United tax. You know what I mean? They'll ask for 100 million for Tyler
But
Dibling.
yeah, but like Everton are putting like 3 bids, and like apparently Southampton want 45 for Diblin. So like yeah, I think United might miss. I just thought about it as well. United might missed out on Adingwa, who went to Sunderland. Adingwa.
Yeah,
I think Adingwa would have been a good option.
bro, it was funny. Sunderland having a better transfer window than Newcastle.
I know he's Ivory Coast. I know.
In the world, and they still have, and Sunderland having a better transfer window than Newcastle so far. That's crazy.
Yeah. That's mad.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's mad. I know he's Ivory Coast and that as well. Yeah, but like if we wanted to like rotate him and Ahmad, you know what I mean, and give Ahmad a rest, I think we could just come in as that right wing back and play as good or play as well. You get me? So that would have been another another good option. But
Mm.
yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened with the Dumfries thing because that's gone quiet. But like Dumfries were quoted at like 20 million to Man City, so I don't know
Yeah.
what's going on there. But yeah, like yeah, but like obviously That we just need an attacking who we just need an attacking minded player to play at wing back, bro. That's what we need at wing back, bro. Like, but
Fair enough.
yeah.
I think Dumfries shout, let's be fair with you, bro. My part of the problem is that Fulham doesn't win within the first 5 games. Arsenal, Liverpool, Arsenal, Fulham, Burnley, Man City, and Chelsea's gonna get sacked. Yep, agreed. I think the first 5 games will tell you the whole story. The first 5 games will tell you the whole story. But yeah.
We can't be waiting. Like I said yesterday, I said it on Sheik's channel yesterday. Yeah, we can't be waiting for Ineos. We can't be waiting. Like Ineos waited about 3 months, 2 or 3 months to sack Ten Hag. They waited 3 months to sack Ten Hag. We can't. If Amorim massively underperforms in the first 5 to 8 games, we cannot be waiting 3 months for Ineos to sack him, bro. We can't afford that. We can't afford that again, because Manchester. Because if we sack Amorim within 13 games instead of 5 games or instead of 6 games, like we could be like 10 points or 12 points off the top 4 or top 6. And we could be out of the Carabao Cup by then. You understand? So we can't. So in my opinion, we can't be wasting. If Amorim does not perform within the first 5 games, we can't be wasting. We can't be wasting another 3 or 4 months of the season like what we did with Ten Hag. We can't be brought and then getting in a manager in mid-season again. We can't be doing that, bro. We can't be doing that. So that's what I would say on that.
That's fair, bro. Is there any other positions that you think we need to go for? I think we need one more. And we didn't talk about it yet. Left center back, because Lisandro Martinez, like you mentioned in my shows in the past, and I still remember this. You were saying that he couldn't defend in the wide areas as well.
Yes, yeah.
That's the problem right now. If we sell him right now, he's not going to pass the medical because he's not fit. So I'm only worried about Martinez's fitness, and I'm only worried that he might not even be back this season. He might not be back early this season. If we can sign a left-sided center back, bro, I can't lie. Then I'm looking at it, because do you know what I think we need as well? A backup keeper. A goalkeeper and a backup, because Bayindir and Onana are too horrible.
I hear you, bro. I hear you.
What I would do against Arsenal if we don't sign a goalkeeper, I would start Tom Heaton, because he's actually been quite good in preseason. I can't lie.
Bro, that's what I mean, bro. In some sense, bro, how old is Tom? Tom Heaton is like 37 or something like that, bro.
He's 40, bro. I swear. He's
40, bro. The man's 40, yeah. Bro, man has better. Tom Heaton at 40 has better distribution and is a better shot stopper than Onana and Bayern Unde, bro. Like, if you saw the Bournemouth game, bro, what was it? Yeah, the Bournemouth game, bro. Did you see Heaton distribution, bro? It was better than Onana's and Bayunde's, bro. I couldn't believe it, bro.
Bro, I can't lie. Go up to Royal Antwerp and tell them we're gonna give you Bayindir plus 10 million cash for Lemons, and we'll bring him in. We'll give him Bayindir a swap deal. Bro, I can't lie, man. This has been absolutely crazy, man. In the last 24 hours, but we are gonna close out just shortly, people. But make sure you guys are slapping the likes. Let's get to 15 likes, people, and we're ever so close. And we're getting ever so closer to 400 subs, guys. We're literally 17 subs away, guys. Come on, the countdown is now 17 subs to get to 400 subs. But listen, come on, guys. You know the drill, man. Let's just keep liking the video and subbing, and let's get a 15 likes, those people, and subs. But King, what do you got coming up on any other shows and any other channel, bro? And let me know.
Obviously, I'll be on. Obviously, I'm on Mandem United quite weekly now. So Mandem United, Sarcasm City, Flawless. Shout out Eddie and Flawless and Danny, and obviously Kadeki hops on as well sometimes as well. Shout them man out as well. I think you will see me when Northside does a fan call in show. You might see me in Northside channel as well. Yeah, and obviously sometimes I go on Zia Talks as well. He's a Bayern Munich fan, so
Legend Zero Talks. Especially you guys go sub to Zero Talks.
Yeah, so sub to Zia Talks as well. Sometime on I'm on his channel, and yeah, man. Obviously subscribe to
And
this
also,
channel as well, and subscribe, like I said, subscribe to the other channels as well. So
agree.
so like obviously you know what I mean, and also on Sarcasm City as well. Like I've been on the Q&A a couple of times as well. So you might see me on the Q&A with Jez and Prime and Steve and Flawless on the
Yep.
Q&A as well. So yeah,
I'll be
like
I'll be on the Q&A show soon. Hopefully, if there is if there's a show soon,
yeah.
might be
So
on there. But yeah, and
yeah.
I might be on Zier's channel tonight. I'm doing the European heavyweight show. I might be on his show tonight. So make
Oh
sure you guys
yeah. I'll be
people. And big up to Noah. I'm not going to get too gaslighting about Sesko or any other players. His may have a long way to go. Facts. Agreed, bro. 100%. It's been a great show. Of course, bro. Of course, man. I appreciate you being here, man. It's been a while as well. So obviously, you know, I'd love to see you back in the chat. Love to see everyone here. Love to see everyone supporting the channel as always. Like I said, people, and I'm going to say it again. We're getting ever so closer to 400 subs, guys. We're literally 17 subs away from 400 subs, guys. So if you
come
guys
on,
could
people.
and make sure you guys get us to 15 likes or at least 20 likes, people. Come on, you know the drill. And people, I think that's it for today. I think that's all we've covered everything. If there's anything, we'll update you along the way. Me and King will update you, and then Rasta as well.
Yeah.
And sub to Rasta Socks as well, people. Make sure you guys go sub. He was here earlier. Go sub to Rasta Socks as well, people. And Kai Talks United as well. Make sure you guys go sub to their channels as well, people. And shout out to everyone who's been in the chat. Like, share, subscribe. We're out. Take care. Peace. Glazes out.
Peace. Glazers